What's up YouTube, this is Fate, bringing you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile, and today I'm going to show you one of my more favorite archetypes, Dragunities. Now ever since these came out in the Hidden Arsenals, I was completely hooked on these guys. Favorite archetype, then the E-Dragons came out, built Dragunity E-Dragons, won tournaments, had fun. Then that January ban list happened and that kind of depressed me. I'm going to be making a confession. I started looking around on profiles online to see if anybody was still retooling on Dragunities, and I actually found one on CyberKnight8610 and decided to build this a little bit off that, so you heard right, I'm actively confessing on YouTube that I net decked part of this, but decided to add in one of my own twists to it to make it I want to say a little more competitive, and it helps me abuse one of my more favorite monsters in the game. So with that, here's the deck profile. For the Dragunity engine, we run triple Dragunity Phalanx, triple Dragunity Dux, and 2 Dragunity Arma Mystletainn. Arma Mystletainn has bailed me out a bunch of times, thinking about bumping it up to 3, but so far it has worked very well at 2. And then for the other engine that I'm running with it, Hieratic with 3 Tefnuit, 2 Su, and because this build I decided to be a little more synchro heavy, I decided to throw in 2 Galaxy Serpents. Tribute to Tefnuit with either Mystletainn or Su. Special summon out with Galaxy Serpent helps me go into level 8s a lot easier, and creates fodder for higher up synchro monsters like Scrap Dragon in them. For the 2 support monsters, E-Dragon Tempest, kind of basic, running a bunch of wind monsters and dragons makes sense. And Dark Dispel, just running dragons in general, why not? And then for the last engine of this build, triple Assault Beast, and 2 Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. And this is the other reason why I prefer the Galaxy Serpents over the other monsters. Get the level 8s out. Assault Beasts help me search into what the Assault Mode activates, and this build just has a very happy time abusing the Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. That is it for the monsters. For the spells, I run 2 Dragon Shrine to quick send the Serpent and the Phalanx, 2 Hieratic of Convocation, 1 Gold Sarc, mainly for Tempest to get the free Wind Dragon to the field. Then for the Assault Beasts, I run the triple Fire Formation Tenki. Thinking about kicking this down to 2 and either adding in the 3rd Su or a 3rd Mystletainn, but so far it's been working out pretty well, and even if I run out of searches later on, it's always good to have a 22 beater Assault Beast on the field. And then for the other spells, I run 2 Forbidden Lance, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, and the 1 Dark Hole. And for the traps, only room for 5. Decided to only run 2 Assault Mode activate, plenty of searches for Assault Beast and Tenki. So having any more than 2 would be possible dead draw, and I hate dead draws. And then for the other 3 traps, I run Torrential, 1 copy of Mirror Force, and 1 Solemn Warning. This is one of those builds that I don't run into an issue running Solemn Warning as far as the life point count goes, because typically when I use Solemn Warning to block an opponent's move, I already have Stardust Assault Mode presence on the field, so I don't worry too much about taking too many hits. So that is it for the main deck. On to the extra deck. For the level 6s, I run triple Dragunity Vagiana, And for now, one Gaia Knight Force of Earth. Still looking for a Dragunity Dearg. Very much needed for this build, so I'd much rather run Dearg over Gaia. Then for the level 8s, 2 Stardust Dragon. 1 Thought Ruler, puts in a lot of work in this build, as well as Crimson Blader, Scrap Dragon, and Colossal Fighter. And then for the one level 10 for my OTKs, Trident Dragon. And then for the Exceeds I have, I run 2 Atoms, 1 Constellar M7, and 1 Thunder Charger. So that is it for my Dragunity Assault profile. Thank you very much for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe.